Hello, my name is Christian Lizacic, and no, you don't have to remember that. I know it can be quite hard if you're not from Croatia, so you can just call me by the name I use all across my social media, which is Kris, yeah, with a K. It's a quite different one, but you'll get used to it. As I said in my latest video, I'm only gonna be doing men's fashion curated content from now on my YouTube channel, since that's the main thing I do on my Instagram. And yeah, I thought about it. There are three types of videos that I'm gonna do. First one being the unboxing, which I'm doing today. It's gonna be like reviewing clothes while unboxing them. It's not gonna be like a wearing experience. I'm gonna do that in another video. Basically, we're gonna unbox them. I'm gonna tell you their price, what material they use, design, everything, all my thoughts on the whole product, including the boxing and everything that comes in, which should make it easier for you to decide if you want to buy the item or not. The second video is gonna be the review. It's gonna be pretty much the similar thing, but instead we're gonna be reviewing the items that I already wore. It can be the same item that I unboxed or some random item that I already have and have experience with. It's not gonna be about material design. I'm just gonna talk a little bit about it, but I'm gonna talk more about my experience with the item. If I wore it to the gym or if I wore it to the shoots, depending on what item it is. Basically, I'm just gonna be testing it out in many different fields to see how it performs. Is it durable? Is the quality good? Do they tear easily or anything related to that? I already have a list written down of the things that I wanna go through with every single item, so we can test it with best means possible, and I think it's really gonna be helpful to see if you should buy this item or not. I'm not gonna reveal the third video just yet. You're gonna have to wait and see it for yourself. Anywho, I don't want to waste any more time on this boring stuff. Instead, we have a really interesting package over here that needs to be opened and somewhat reviewed. Yeah, you wrote it from the title. These are some cheap-ass Asos sneakers. No, I didn't get it from them. I bought them myself, which is actually nothing to brag about since they are so cheap, but I think it's good to point that out. Nevertheless, I'm gonna link them down below in case after we're finished unboxing and reviewing everything about them, you want to grab yourself some. You're gonna find a really quick shortcut down below in the description. And as you can see, I already did my homework on them. I wrote everything down that I think it's necessary to mention. Let's start with the price. They cost 25.31 British pounds, which is around $30 if yeah, I think that's right. So yeah, they are amazingly cheap for a pair of sneakers. A lot of people, including me, are probably very skeptical about it. And what better way to know for sure than actually to order a pair of these and see for yourself, which is what I did. So yeah, we know the price. Let's go ahead and see the boxing it came in. I'm actually really surprised it came in a box, because a pair of sneakers this cheap shouldn't come in a box. Even though it's not that good of a box, it's still worth mentioning. I think it's a nice gesture considering you're spending only 30 bucks on a pair of sneakers. So yeah, it's a pretty regular minimalistic design, cardboard built, has a logo here and here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's open it up. I'm gonna do it like this. Sorry, camera. Okay, yeah, the usual. They put a paper around it, and here are the sneakers themselves. Yeah, I'm not gonna get out the second one yet. Here is the protection inside the paper and everything. Let's go over the material. I think it's good to mention that they are made out of faux leather and chunky gum sole. In case you don't know what faux leather is, that's basically a name for a synthetic leather. I know who wants to wear a synthetic leather. Well, actually I do, because there are a lot of advantages of having a synthetic leather. I'm not promoting these sneakers or anything, I'm just stating the facts. First of all, it has much better durability than a real leather, which probably comes as a shock to you. Yeah, it did to me as well, but I want to read about it, I want to know everything about it, so yeah. Synthetic leather is much more durable, it doesn't scratch as easily, it doesn't stain as easily, it also won't tear or peel the same way as the real leather does. Color won't fade as easily as on the real leather. Okay, that might not be as big of a problem if you buy a white pair of sneakers, but in case you buy black ones, that could be a huge problem. Let's say you wear them for a couple of months, you're definitely gonna see a difference, and that's not what I want to happen if I pay 500,000 or even 2,000 bucks for a pair of sneakers. Like, no way in hell. As I said, foul leather has many advantages. Durable, they also get cleaned much easier than the real leather, and this is just stating the obvious, but they are much cheaper. And don't get me wrong, synthetic leather has some disadvantages too. For example, it won't stretch, breathe or wear like real leather. And trust me when I tell you, I really like the feel of real leather. I wear it sometimes, but I honestly don't think it's worth paying $1,000 more for a leather jacket just because it feels a bit nicer. It's not even that big of a difference. And to be completely honest, there is one crucial thing about the synthetic leather, which is these are probably gonna last you longer than if they were made with a real leather, and that's a big plus for me. And the second material that is worth mentioning is this big chunky gum sole, which is basically rubber. That means you're gonna be able to bend it really easily. It also means it's gonna be really comfortable because it's gonna take the shape of your foot as you step on it. It's gonna be much more comfortable than the regular sole. Alright, let's finish this off with the design. Okay, this is pretty minimalistic design, nice and modern looking, which means this is gonna go basically with anything. I can see myself wearing this with formal suits, casual wear and even streetwear. They are dope for all of them. There are some downsides just by looking at them. The design looks actually pretty cheap because of the patterns they made. Yeah, it gives off that they are pretty cheap. Apart from the distance, I don't think it's gonna be that noticeable. Also, we have this nice looking black detail in the back. And because the sole is gum, it's gonna be brown. As always, they could have colored it, but I prefer they didn't. This way the colorway is even more interesting. You know that I love my plain white shoes, but sometimes details like this make them even better. And let me show you something else. I'm gonna have to put a light over here. I don't think you're gonna be able to see this, but handwork is pretty terrible. You can see how much they messed up just going through the edges of the rubber around the leather, and yeah, I think that's gonna be bad, but we're gonna have to see that in the future once I review them, because I cannot be sure if they're gonna stick or not. Hopefully they will hold on. I think it's pretty safe to say that these are amazing for the value. Why? Because they cost $30, which is a lunch money for a full-grown person or a weekly allowance for a child. Let's be honest, these look amazing for $30. This is what you get for $30. There is not much more you can ask. You even get a box. With the last ones I paid $50 from them, I didn't even get that. So, and those last ones have even worse quality than this does. So yeah, I reckon you should buy this, try them out and see for yourself. Even if you throw them away in a month, it's totally worth it. You can buy a pair of new ones every month if you buy them at this price. Only left thing to do is, if you want me guys to do a review, I'm definitely gonna wear these to the shoots and everything. I want to test them out. And if you want me to do a full review on how they felt while wearing them, if they actually are durable, if they stick, I can do a review after a month of having them, so you can expect that in a month. But you're gonna have to let me know in the comment section below. And while you're at it, please do write some ideas of items that you want me to buy, unbox and review in the future videos. I would love to try out items that you guys like as well. And in case you guys enjoyed today's unboxing, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. There are many more to come. And in case you don't follow me on any of my social media profiles, I'm gonna link them all down below in the description. And I guess I'll see you in the next video.